Hi, I'm Larry Alford, and I'll be sounding the shofar at Temple Emanuel this year. So I got started a little bit out of necessity. My parents were part of starting a brand new synagogue. The coming out party for the synagogue was the first high holidays, was the first services for the synagogue. And the synagogue had a Torah reader. They had everybody all ready for the service. And my dad, who was the president, turned to me one day and said, "Oh gosh, we forgot to have a shofar blower." I had never touched a shofar before. It was probably going back about 16 years ago or so. I quickly went to the Israel bookstore in Brookline, and I bought a shofar really fast. Within 2 or 3 weeks, I learned how to sound the shofar. Sounded the shofar for Rosh Hashanah. Had so much fun doing it that in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur that year, I upgraded from my 18-inch or 12-inch shofar to a bigger one because it was more fun. As soon as we joined Emanuel here, one of the things they ask on intake is, what do you do for rituals? And we mentioned sounding the shofar. And I started sounding the shofar for services here probably about 12 or 13 years ago. So I've done it every year. Since then, pretty quickly my kids started enjoying being up there with me, and we had multiple shofarot in the house. And eventually one year for Father's Day, what I wanted for the kids is each to get their own shofar rather than fighting over who gets which size shofar. So each one of us have similar shofarot, and a number of years we've all three, my two daughters and I have been up there, and that was, my youngest was 8 when she started, and she's 20, and if she's in town, will still be here at High Holidays with me. So this is, I believe, from an ibex. When you purchase a shofar, fortunately, a lot of the places will allow you to sound the shofar because the aperture is different on different shofarot. There's certainly plenty I've picked up, and there's no way I can get a noise out of it whatsoever. I don't have a background in wind instruments or musical instruments, so fortunately, I just have a good set of lungs. Being part of the community is really important, and participating in things within the community is really important. There's also a lot of gratitude because I think it's something that people really symbolize as part of the Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur services. It's a big part of that part of the service. I also, I'm really humbled by all the kids who like to, want to grab the shofar, want to look at it, want to see it. So it's a fun way to get involved. The first moment is, I hope I get a sound. I hope I remembered each one of the blasts properly. Doing the Tekiah Gedolah is fun. It's sort of like a little bit of pushing yourself of how far can you go with it. My last year was probably my very favorite, because every year up until last year, I was able to outlast my 20-year-old. And last year, she outlasted me by maybe 10 or 15 seconds. I was put in my place.